Okay, hello and welcome to another weekly overview with the Dadas Trading System, DTS. I'm talking to you from the Dadas Trading Room Discord server, or in otherwise saying that's where I stream live every day. So during the week, during the trading days, I stream live every day on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server. Dada's Trading Room Discord server would be DTR, right? And the link with the invitation is below in the descriptions. So every day from I'm in Europe, so it's the European Central Standard Time, UTC plus one, I think right now. We just changed the time. Okay, it's like everywhere. Anyways, that's what I do every day, and on Saturdays I do the weekly overview. Now, yeah, you're watching at this screen. I'm gonna turn it off, and we'll continue. So, somebody, if you've been watching my previous videos, especially the daily recaps, you know that I've been having a little bit of an emergency at the house. And today, luckily, some of it has been resolved. I mean, in other words, I found somebody who temporarily fixed my furnace, so it's working. Of course, it's only a temporary fix. The furnace needs to be replaced. However, unfortunately, in my country, most people or everybody who simply is available or could be available for such a job is practically unavailable until March, May even. So it's like they are very busy people and can't find anybody in my area. Well, the whole problem was that my furnace started leaking water from the inside, and that was pretty much well, a bad situation. I couldn't heat my house. Some local guys came with some welding equipment, but they were doing the traditional welding style, and they just messed up and made bigger holes. And I had a very strong dilemma what to do. I was considering all kinds of different options, and yeah, that practically took me the whole week. Mm, and I was also able to find somebody who had to travel quite a long distance to help me, but they did, and they used the a more modern technique of cold welding, which is called the TIG, the TIG method, and they simply patched my furnace, and now it's working. So yeah, temporarily we're fixed, but we still have to think about strategize, probably for the spring. Anyways, coming back to the weekly overview on the DAX 30 index, which I trade every week. Well, it's pretty clear, and we can see here. I'm looking right now at the 1 hourly chart, so each candle is 1 hour. Because this gives us a complete overview of the market of this week. So basically, there is the Dada's weekly pivot and Dada's monthly pivot above it. So we can see clearly that the price retested the Dada's monthly pivot. It acted as a resistance, and then starting Monday, the price simply started going down, right? So over Monday it went down. Over Tuesday it first after a correction it went further down. On Wednesday again sideways and even lower. Uh, sorry. Thursday more or less sideways, but with a tendency to go up. And then on Friday, the market went down, made a new low, and then retrade started pulling back up. Respected the Dada's daily pivot as a resistance a couple of times, a number of times, not even a couple, but a number of times. And then by the end of the day, broke through and ended the day on the bullish side, right? Now, that's a pretty typical situation. It was like, if we look at the mechanics of forming a candle, well, of course, there are just a very limited number of scenarios how a candle can form, right? So now let's go back. Let's go down. We need to go down to the M5 because basically I was trading most of the time. I was trading the M5 charts during this week. Only sporadically did I make a trade on the M15, but mostly on the M5 and even sometimes on the M1. So the whole story went like this. On Monday, I took a long trade. Well, basically because of the price action after the opening of the London session. So I went in long. And what happened here is the typical thing, I've made myself the option of clicking on the open trades button, and then I'm getting a label, a similar label like this one, only with profit and loss in money. So there are three. Here you have only two positions: the profit or loss in points and the volume of the position. Right now, on that open trades label, I also have the loss or gain in money in the middle. So what happened here is that the price was going up, and I started moving my stop loss to break even plus, and I simply hit the label and the price closed. I mean the trade closed, right? So basically, we can see that I could have made a little bit more, but I made whatever I made, and then the price continued. I went in long again, and a very similar situation. Even though I don't really remember if this was it was probably most probably also hit with my on the label while moving the stop loss. So I got 19 pips. Yeah. Now. Later on, the market turned around and started going down. However, right here on this price action, I saw an opportunity to go long, more or less like this and like this, right? So this is the kind of break point. This is where the stop loss should be, and yeah, and this was a potential move upwards. Unfortunately, the price didn't go up, it went down. So I did my usual trick of turning around at 100 lots and very quickly recovered the loss with a pretty significant gain. And then on the next leg, let's say, when the price stopped at some support and then started going down again, I repeated a short at one lot with the idea to see if I can recover this loss with the same trading volume. And I did, as you can see, because I have 35.68 pips loss right here and 36.81 profit right here. Okay, so that was what? That was Monday. Now we're going to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I made pretty big number of trades. Now, the first one right here was a short. Because of the pretty big ATR right here, and you know the price moving pretty decisively, right? I realized that this wasn't a good price, but yeah. So I was still hoping for the price to go down right here. So I went one lot, and then I went two lots, altogether three lots. But the price didn't want to go down, it wanted to go up. So I simply closed those two trades, turned around at 100 lots, and recovered those losses with a big profit. Then I tried again with 10 lots. Well, we can see that wasn't a big trade, it was only 2.8 pips, but yeah, I simply decided to get out of it. I didn't want to wait. If I had waited, I would have taken a nice level somewhere with more pips. Anyways, the price again on the next consolidation, on the next sideways movement, the price still showed some tendency to go up, so I went in long again at one lot. And again, I don't remember exactly how I closed it, whether it was by finger or by trailing the stop loss. Most probably by trailing the stop loss and hitting the label again. Of course, I cannot show you the label right now because I don't have any open trades, but you can see that those labels and how they work while I'm trading live, because yeah, that's when you can see me. Then the price started going down. I went in short. I got 20 pips here. Then again, here it looked like the price would be going up. I went in long, but got out of it. Turned around at 100, made a nice profit. And at the end of the day, I made another short and 25 pips right here. Okay, and now Wednesday. On Wednesday, again, the first trade right here was a lost one. Now, that was the week where I had this problem because the house wasn't heated, and you know, I was buying some electric heaters. I was looking for possible solutions of my problem. So I spent a lot of time on the internet searching. I wasn't even looking at this trade. It simply got stop lossed. And then later on, when I came, I went in short right here in order to recover this loss, which I did. I recovered it about twice, right? So, you know. Then I went short again. Again, didn't like the situation, went out. Also, this here was a pretty big mess. I mean, I went long. See that the price actually consolidated, went sideways right here. So I went long, it didn't want to go long, so I got out of it. I went short, it didn't want to go short, so I got out of it. You see, at 1, at 10, and then I turned around at 100, and 5 pips was enough to recover and make a profit. That was Wednesday. Now, Thursday. On Thursday, I got up a little bit earlier, because I had an appointment theoretically, but nobody showed up. I called them. They said, yeah, they will be coming, but you know, they never showed up until the end of the day. Nevertheless, I saw an opportunity right here just before opening of the London session. I jumped in, and this time it was the same thing. I mean, I actually wanted to wait because I saw the potential of the price going up, and I actually wanted to wait. But again, while moving the stop loss, I hit my label and it got closed. So you know, I wasn't trying to go again. Nevertheless, there was another opportunity right here, like some kind of a support level. The price is bouncing off. So I went long at one lot and I got about 11.4 pips. Now, this one wasn't a very good one. I mean, like I said, I sometimes have this tendency of getting in at very bad prices, and then I don't like the situation, so I get out of it, right? So this was lucky. I managed to get out of it. Now again, and there was some news right here. There was some news from the European Central Bank, and so obviously the market was showing tendency to go long. I went long, but then just before the news, the market started going down pretty violently, or maybe it was just on the news. I don't remember now exactly. The market started going down. I decided to get out, turned around at 100. Now this was a funny situation because there are actually three trades right here. The first short at 100 lots, I clicked close when it was in profit, but it closed in a loss. So this resulted in about the same amount of loss as on this long trade right here. So basically, I had something like two losses, right, on at one lot. So that would have been like like one loss at two lots. But I turned around one more time and actually made a nice profit right here, recovering both positions and a little bit of a profit. Now, if I had waited a little bit, I could have even made some more, but yeah, I'm not really thinking about it in those moments. Then again, we see a trade right here. This trade was made on the M1 charts. When you see a trade like this on one candle, it's most likely made on the M1 charts, right? This was a pretty nice one, 20 pips. Then again, there was a loss right here, right? There was a loss because I thought the market would go up. Well, it did actually go up, but the price wasn't good. It retraced. It pulled back first, right? But on this pullback, I managed to close the loss and recover at 10 lots, right? Yeah, this time not 100 lots, but at 10 lots, and I did recover. Now, this was a day of a pretty lot of trades. Altogether, this week I made more trades than I usually do. Here I thought about a short, but it didn't work out, so I turned around at 100. And this was the most frustrating trade of, I've had for a very, very pretty long time recently. Because, the potential loss right here was pretty severe at 100, right? But I was thinking to myself, well, whatever. I made the decision, I have to suffer. But it actually turned around and started making profit. So I closed it. And again, at this moment, had I left it to run, I would have made a very bulky profit. But yeah, I did my job. And another trade right here, simple situation, a short. Well, it did pull back. It took the price quite a while to go down, but it did pull back. And my first stop loss was above there, so it didn't get triggered. And then, this situation right here, I started moving my stop loss over here, and I got out of it right here manually. And it was a very good thing that I did, because basically the candle, after I had closed it, the candle went back up, and it would have triggered my break-even trading stop. which would have been, just a few pips. So that was good. And then came Friday. I got up even earlier on Friday. And this is what happened. I took a long. I took about 30 pips. I was satisfied. Even though, the price pulled back and then started going up again, and my take profit level would have been taken out. Then I went short right here. I got 16 pips. But why did I go long right here? Well, just because I went long right here because of this price action. In other words, they didn't want to go down. They started moving up pretty strongly, right? So I thought to myself that they would be recovering. It was the last day of the week, the last day of the month. Looked like they would be recovering in the bullish. So in the beginning, I thought to myself, okay, I'll wait and see what happens. And then I wait and wait and I wait, and the price is going down, 70 pips, almost 72 pips in the loss. So I think to myself, this doesn't make sense. I mean, either I'm wishing or I want to make money. So I turned around at 100 and pretty quickly recovered all the losses, all the loss, and made a profit. We said, okay, but yeah, I don't care. It's 3 pips. I made it, right? So basically, what I need to do is just cut my losses even earlier and get in at 10 times or 100 times earlier. And I tried 100 again right here. Didn't like the situation. Got out of it. And then what happened right here? The price was going down, right? The price was going down. So I went short. And I was in profit about 20 pips, 20 something, 20 plus. Well, this measurement is not precise. This is better. Well, I was about 23 at least pips in profit. I didn't take it. Now, I don't remember why I didn't take it, but I didn't take it. And what happens? And the price turns around. And it's beginning to make me a loss. So I cut the loss at 5 pips. And I turn around, but this time just at the same volume. One lot. Sure, the price didn't go up immediately. It pulled back a little bit. But then it went up. And I made 5 times my loss, right? This is risk to reward. Risk is 1, reward is 5 times. Over. Now look what happened by the end of the day. By the end of the day, the price actually did go up, right? So this signal right here was already a good signal. Only there were some interests left over right there. So somebody was playing around, fooling around, and of course a lot of people could have been fooled by the resistance situation, right? Because they wanted to go short. Where the price, went up at the end of the day. Yeah. So now. Let's look at the at my weekly stats. So in other words, I have this label prepared where I can look at the actual stats. So my my win-loss ratio, right? Or in other words, win percentage, success rate, right? So if you remember, last week my success rate was much bigger. I mean, the previous week. On the previous week, my success rate was 80%. This week, my success rate was 67% exactly, right? Now, last week, my risk, in other words, risk to reward, or in other words, profit ratio, was 11, was always over 11, right? Now this week only 5.34. Well, only. It's still a good one, but over half less than last week. And basically my Kelly criterion optimal risk according by the week is 1.52%, where the previous week it was over 2% right here. So basically, what does it tell me? It tells me, well, I have to think why. And the situation is that I made a lot of trades this week, more trades than I usually do, because normally I take 1 or 2 or 3 maybe trades per day. But this week, and that's how I was trading the previous week. But this week I was trading, I made more trades, which obviously resulted in more trades lost, right? So that's why this happened. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that next week I should rather be more careful, try to find better situations and make fewer trades simply. And the results should be better. Okay. Anyways, overall, it's still a good week, and yeah, that's it. Like I say, every day I trade, and I stream my trading live on the Dada's Trading Room Discord server. The link with the invitation is below in the descriptions. You can join my Dada's Trading Room Discord server and join me while I'm trading. So all of these trades that I've been talking about right now, you could actually see in real time when I was making them. So you are sincerely invited. Please join in. Now, every day I also make the daily recap videos, and of course they are posted on YouTube. So please like and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell in order to be notified about my future videos. Now, if you are on the Dada's Trading Room Discord server, you will also find those videos there. I have a daily recap channel where I post the daily recaps and the weekly overview. Okay. Another place where I post my videos are my Forex Factory threads. You can find me on Forex Factory, so it's simply forexfactory.com/dadas, and you'll find all my content there. And another place where I post my videos is Patreon. The daily recaps and the weekly overview are public videos, so anybody can watch them. However, on Sundays I record a longer video, which is usually 2 hours long, but sometimes even 4.5 hours long. One of them was that long, and in those Sunday videos, they are called Sunday with DTS, and you can only watch them either on my Dada's Trading Room Discord server, or you can watch them on Patreon. Of course, in order to watch those videos, you need to be my patron or support me directly through PayPal. So the link to my Patreon is below in the descriptions, and the link to my PayPal is also below in the descriptions. And if you become my supporter, you will be granted the VIP role on the Dada's Trading Room Discord server. And you will be granted access to special channels where you will find the Sunday, amongst others, you will find the Sundays with DTS. There are more videos, not just one, right? There. Not so many as on the Polish version, but still quite a few. Plus, you'll get lots and lots of other benefits because every monthly pledge is being remembered, and you can then exchange those monthly pledges for something like, let's say, personal coaching or indicators or expert advisors or even the whole system, right? So, yeah, uh, please join in. You're sincerely invited. Now, that's it for today. That's it for this week. Please be careful. Please wear your masks. Wash your hands. Don't be the guy who has the virus and spreads it around and kills other people. Okay? Otherwise, have a nice weekend. See you next time. Bye.